So I'll use these, and you can actually turn it off, and then you can get a nice hard edge. So
I'm actually learning a couple of things here too now.
um, by using by using these things and understanding how I'm really like as you just saw, these are like the four things that I use, right? Um, or five, I don't know, brushes, right? I use a very limited brush set just because I'm a simple guy. I don't want to complicate matters. I really just want to get the work done. And basically, using these like brushes, you just have to know what you can do with it and be able to control it, because I'll be using these same brushes to paint clouds, using the same brushes, the same techniques to paint clouds as I'll do the paint rocks. It's just like, or like the technique's different. The brushes are the same, but the techniques are different. The way I use them in conjunction with each other are different. But just, playing around with that, and not to say that you shouldn't explore. It's always fun to explore, but a lot of my work is done for professional, commercial reasons, and I really can't, like, it's never good. I never thought it was a good idea just to dick around and just be like, oh, I hope it comes out good on a job. No, I want to be like, no, if I'm going to do work, I'm going to do work. On the side, when I'm playing around, yes, that's when you get like experiment brushes and be like, oh, yes, yes, yes. But yeah.
Okay, great points there, KeKai. Thanks. Um, Olivia has a question. I'm not sure if Olivia has a mic. Oh, Oliver, I'm so sorry. I'm saying Olivia. Oliver, if you are there, do you have a mic, Oliver?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, can you speak a little bit closer to your mic so we can hear you?
Here? It's okay.
Or a little louder?
Hello?
Hello, go ahead. You can ask your question.
Oh, my question is, what kind of information they give you in the in your work to make the concept art?
What kind of direction or?
Yeah. I don't know, what kind of information
Oh,
they give you ideas or?
yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes it's like, especially like early in the project, be like, oh, create whatever, and then you can just like draw whatever you want, right? It's like that's great. Um, as a project progresses more and more, things become specific. There's specific needs, and then when there's specific needs, uh, descriptions definitely ramp up. Working at ArenaNet, they're really, again, this all go back to trust, just like, we've proven that, we come up with kick-ass ideas and we're all badass artists. But basically what happens is they'll have a specific need, and then all they really give you, all they really, they want to shoehorn you at all. But all they'll really give you is where it fits in the game. So basically, if it's a monster in the jungle, we're not going to be drawing like something that's not going to fit. If this belongs to a certain culture that we've established already, we're going to draw it in that established culture. So bosses and such, they'll have like, when we're drawing bosses, they'll be like, I just had this meeting like this week actually, just like they were going over like boss ideas and such. They're open to ideas, just like, oh, we need it big, and like, oh, okay, what rig? And then like a lot of it comes down to animation rigs if it's like creatures. So like, what creature can we put on? Blah blah blah, and it's like discussing, and then it's really open and free and such, and it's not so specific. It's not like really specific where they're like, oh, we need to draw this person with that. No, they're just gonna give you the overall things. You create something cool and badass to like kind of fit that loose description.
Okay. Thanks a lot for that answer, KeKai. The next one we have is from Erwin. He asks, when you're using gradients to fill your lasso tool shapes, are you doing that on a separate layer?
Usually I am, yes. Okay. If I make a mistake, I'm not using it. So.
All right. The next question we have is from Sung Shen. They ask, how are you changing values with the same brush?
I usually just select it by pressing Alt. And then by using that, and in conjunction with pressure sensitivity on my uh, opacity, that's how I control my values with the same brush. Also, as a piece progresses, um, using my lighten layers and stuff and darken layers to control. Such. So,
Okay,
hope that
I
worked.
think that works. Next question is from Lloyd Allen. Does ArenaNet have any art internships, and what kind of things would you expect from them?
Right now we don't have any art internships open currently for this coming year, but we hope to. We always we're always on the lookout for bright talent, and basically what we want is talented people who are willing to learn and such. So not much more I can say to that. I mean, it's like, if
No
you're good, you're
worries.
good. We want you. Uh,
That's
if you're
fine.
not, then if you're too much of a work in progress, maybe not. Sorry, but yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I'm reading ahead here. Okay, Todd, I'm not sure if you have a microphone or not, so I'm going to test you in a second here. Just let me know. If you're there, just say hello, Todd. Todd, are you there? Oh, sorry. Okay, he doesn't have a microphone. No problem. Okay, I'll ask a question on his behalf. Todd asks, hi KeKai, great lessons, thanks. I practice drawing really hard. I want to optimize my drawing time. How much time did you spend drawing dragons and fantasy versus studying from life?
I draw a lot of dragons and such. I mean, I don't know. You, Drawing from life is definitely something I can recommend that you do and such. But at some point, I mean, a lot of things. I mean, I think what people find attractive about my work is that it's not really so real. I mean, there is like that comic book quality to it, which is like a little bit exaggerated, a little bit more. It's more hyper realistic than anything else. Like it's just more. So I mean, practice. You gotta practice the life drawing a lot to to be able to recognize what's going on with the human body to actually achieve that. But at the same time, I mean, if you get so into like it has to be real, it has to be real. I mean, I feel like there's like you lose kind of that sense of like dreamlike or like that epic quality by um, being so like uh, latched on to like what's real.
Right.
So I mean, I see that a lot in like a lot of like
Yeah, Todd
like
commented that it's hard not to get bogged down in reality.
yeah, I mean, I see this a lot with like when I look at like a lot of like fine art students when they're fine artists who are like they send like their portfolios, amazing life drawing, like beautiful works. I mean, it's just like just like oh wow. As soon as they try to draw a space marine in or like an alien, it's like, dude, that looks stupid. What are you thinking? It's just because like they don't practice like drawing from the mind too. I mean, the drawing from real life is like very important, but also if you want to become a illustrator or like a concept artist, you need to practice drawing from the mind too, drawing what's not real. So yes,
Okay.
I draw a lot of dragons. I
Right.
have a lot of knights.
Okay.
I don't draw that many apples in real life.
Okay, I have another question that I'm not sure if I asked it on Benjamin Green's behalf. But you can just let me know real